As Emily stepped onto the stage, her heel slipped on a hidden puddle of spilled red wine. In an instant, strong arms caught her inches from disaster, yanking her back against a hard chest. Her heart slammed against her ribs as she sucked in a desperate breath. "Thank you," she whispered, looking up. The cap fell away. Familiar blue eyes locked onto hers. Eyes she'd dreamed of, cried over, and hated for 12 long years. Her blood ran cold. No. The word escaped her lips as a broken breath. Alexander Hale. The man who vanished the night after graduation. The man who left her pregnant, alone, and shattered, was standing right in front of her. "Hi, Em," he said softly. The entire room seemed to stop breathing. In that frozen second, every buried secret trembled, threatening to rise. The small town of Willow Creek hadn't changed much in 12 years. The same faded welcome sign greeted visitors on the dusty highway. The same maple trees lined Main Street, turning fiery red in autumn. And the same gossip mill churned at the local diner. But for Alexander Hale, billionaire tech mogul, founder of Hale Innovations, and the boy who had fled this place like it was on fire. Stepping off his private jet onto the private airstrip felt like walking into a ghost town. He adjusted the brim of his baseball cap, pulling it low over his eyes. Jeans, a plain hoodie, and scuffed boots. Nothing like the tailored suits he wore in boardrooms incognito. That's what his assistant had called it when he'd booked this trip under a fake name. Alex wasn't here for business. He was here for his aunt's family reunion. The one event he couldn't skip without raising suspicions in his sprawling, nosy family. "Mr. Thompson?" the rental car agent asked, handing over keys to a nondescript sedan. Alex nodded, taking them without a word. No one here knew Alexander Hale anymore. The kid who'd left was Alex Harper. Poor scholarship boy with big dreams and a broken heart. He drove into town slowly, heart pounding as memories flooded back. The high school football field where he'd thrown the winning touchdown. The lake where he'd first kissed her, Emily Brooks. His high school sweetheart, the girl he'd abandoned without a goodbye to chase fortune in Silicon Valley. He'd made it, billions, Forbes lists, private islands. But success tasted like ash when he thought of her. For years, he'd followed her from afar, anonymously funding the charity she'd started after graduation, Hearts and Homes, a nonprofit helping single mothers and orphaned kids in Willow Creek. He'd poured millions into it through shell foundations, never revealing himself. It was his penance. The reunion was at the old Hale family estate on the outskirts. His aunt had married into money, but Alex had bought the place back quietly years ago. He parked among the familiar cars, spotting cousins and uncles milling about the lawn. "Alex? Is that you?" his cousin Mia squealed, rushing over. He grinned, pulling her into a hug. "In the flesh. Keep it quiet. I'm flying under the radar." The afternoon passed in a blur of barbecues and stories. But as dusk fell, his aunt pulled him aside. "You should go into town tomorrow. There's a charity gala for that little organization, Hearts and Homes. They're unveiling a new wing. Well, someone anonymously funded." His stomach twisted. "Yeah, maybe." That night, alone in his childhood room at the estate, Alex couldn't sleep. He pulled up the charity's website on his phone. There she was, Emily Brooks, director and founder. Still beautiful, dark hair in a professional bun, warm smile that hid the pain he'd caused. And in the photos, a little boy, maybe 8 years old, with her eyes. And his nose? No, it couldn't be. The hook sank deep. Tomorrow, he'd go to that gala, incognito, just to see her from afar. But fate had other plans. The next evening, Alex slipped into the community hall disguised as a volunteer. Cap low, name tag reading, Jake. The place buzzed with locals. Banners proclaimed, "Thanks to our anonymous benefactor." Tables groaned under auction items. Then he saw her. Emily stood on stage, radiant in a simple black dress, thanking donors. Her voice, God, that voice, washed over him like a wave. And to the mystery angel who's kept us afloat these years, wherever you are, thank you. Their eyes met across the room. For a split second, did she recognize him? No, impossible. But then chaos erupted. A waiter tripped, spilling wine across the stage. Emily slipped on the slick floor, tumbling toward the edge. Alex moved without thinking. He vaulted over tables, catching her just before she hit the ground. Strong arms around her waist, her body pressed against his. Time froze. She looked up, breathless. "Thank you." Quote. Her words died. Green eyes widened in shock. "Alex?" Quote. The cap had fallen off, his face exposed. The room hushed. He set her down gently, heart thundering. "Hi, Em." 12 years of regret crashed between them in that single moment. Emily pulled away like she'd been burned. "What are you doing here?" Quote. The gala crowd whispered, sensing drama. Alex grabbed his cap, backing toward the exit. I was just." Quote. "Save it." Her voice cracked, but she straightened. Professional mask slamming down. "Ladies and gentlemen, please continue enjoying the evening." She marched off stage, leaving him standing there like an idiot. He followed her outside to the parking lot, the cool night air doing nothing to calm his racing pulse. "Emily, wait." Quote. She spun, arms crossed. Alexander Hale, the billionaire, of course, slumming it in Willow Creek? Quote. "I didn't come to cause trouble. Family reunion. And you thought crashing my event incognito was smart?" Tears glistened in her eyes. "You left, Alex. No call, no note, nothing. I waited months." He stepped closer. "I know. I'm sorry. I was young, stupid. Thought you'd be better without me dragging you down." "Better?" She laughed bitterly. "You broke me." The words hit like punches. He'd rehearsed apologies for years, but they crumbled now. "I built everything for." Quote. "For yourself," she cut in. "Go back to your empire." She turned to leave, but he gently caught her arm. "The anonymous donations. That was me." She froze. "You?" Quote. "Every year. Millions. Because I never stopped caring." Her face softened for a flicker, then hardened. "Money doesn't fix what you broke." A small voice piped up from the shadows. "Mommy?" Quote. A boy ran up, dark hair, familiar features. Emily's son. "Mom, are you okay?" Quote. She knelt, hugging him. "Fine, sweetie. This is an old friend, Alex. Meet Ethan." Ethan eyed him curiously. "Hi." Alex's world tilted. The boy was 8. Math didn't lie. "Emily. Is he?" Quote. She stood protectively. "Not here. Not now." But Ethan tugged her sleeve. "He looks like the picture in your locket." "Mom." Emily paled. Alex's throat closed. "A son. His son?" The revelation hung heavy as she ushered Ethan away. That night, Alex couldn't leave town. He checked into the local inn under his alias, mind reeling. The next day, he found himself at the charity's office. Emily was there alone, sorting paperwork. "We need to talk," he said from the doorway. She sighed. "Fine, but make it quick." Over coffee in her tiny office, truth spilled. "Yes, Ethan is yours. I found out weeks after you left. Tried to contact you, but you'd vanished." Guilt crushed him. "I changed my number. Cut ties. Thought it was best." "Best for who?" Tears fell now. "I raised him alone. Struggled until the donations started." "That was you?" Quote. He nodded. "I saw your GoFundMe years ago. Couldn't let you suffer." She wiped her eyes. "Why come back now?" Quote. "Family." But seeing you, I never stopped loving you. Don't. She stood. You don't get to waltz in with money and declarations. But as he left, Ethan burst in from school. Mom, can the nice man from last night come for dinner? Quote. Emily hesitated. Alex held his breath. Fine, she said. One dinner. That's it. Dinner at Emily's modest house was awkward at first. Ethan chattered nonstop, asking Alex about his fancy job and showing off drawings. You're really rich? Ethan asked wide-eyed. Alex chuckled. Yeah, buddy. But money isn't everything. Emily watched warily as Alex bonded with Ethan over video games. Turns out the boy loved tech, just like his dad. After Ethan went to bed, they sat on the porch. He's amazing, Alex said softly. You did incredible. We managed. She sipped wine. The charity saved us. New wing means more families helped. Because of you, he replied. Your passion. Silence stretched. Charged. Why'd you really leave, Alex? Quote. He confessed everything. The pressure to succeed. Fear of failing her. Immaturity. I thought if I made it big, I'd come back worthy. But by then, too much time passed. She nodded slowly. I hated you for years. Then just missed you. His hand covered hers. Sparks flew. They talked until dawn. Old memories. Laughs. Tears. Days blurred. Alex extended his stay, helping at the charity, anonymously, no more. He fixed computers. Organized events. Ethan called him Mr. Alex, trailing him everywhere. One evening, at the lake, their old spot, Alex took her hand. I want to make this right. Be a father to Ethan. Be whatever you'll let me be to you. She leaned in. Their kiss was tentative, then explosive. Years of longing ignited, but reality intruded. Paparazzi spotted him in town. Headlines. Billionaire Hale hiding in small town. Secret family? Quote. Emily panicked. Your world is tabloids. Jets. Mine is school runs. Bake sales. I don't care about that life anymore, he insisted. I want this. Ethan overheard. Excited. Does that mean you're my dad? Quote. Alex knelt. If your mom says yes. Yeah, I am. Emily cried happy tears. But doubts lingered. Could money buy forgiveness? Or was love enough? Alex stayed, proving himself daily. He coached Ethan's little league team, helped with homework, cooked breakfast. Slowly, walls crumbled. One night, after a charity fundraiser, they danced under string lights in the garden. I never stopped loving you, he whispered. She smiled, truly smiled, for the first time. Prove it. Stay. He did. Bliss was short-lived. Alex's ex, a socialite named Vanessa, leaked stories to the press. Hale's secret baby mama, gold digger exposed? Quote. Willow Creek buzzed. Donors questioned the charity. Emily faced judgment. You're just using him, old acquaintances whispered. Heartbroken, she confronted Alex. This is why we can't work. Your past drags us down. He fought back, holding a press conference. Emily Brooks is the strongest woman I know. I left her once. Biggest mistake of my life. The donations were atonement, but she's the real hero. He revealed everything, taking blame. Vanessa slunk away, exposed as bitter. But deeper issues arose. Ethan struggled with sudden fame. Bullied at school for having a rich absent dad. Emily blamed Alex. You brought this chaos. They argued fiercely. I can fix it. Private schools. Security. Money again. She yelled. Ethan needs stability, not fixes. Hurt. Alex left for the city, giving space. Weeks passed in agony. He worked remotely, but the distance ached. Emily missed him terribly. Ethan asked daily, when is dad coming home? Quote. She realized Alex wasn't running this time. He returned quietly one rainy evening, soaked, holding flowers. I'm not leaving again. Ever. They talked all night, forgave, healed. He liquidated assets, funneling more into the charity publicly now. As the Hale Foundation. At a charity event, he took the stage. I owe everything to this woman and our son. Money couldn't buy what I broke. But love, time, and showing up can rebuild it. He got down on one knee. Marry me, Emily. Let me earn your trust every day. Tears streaming. She whispered. Yes. Wedding planning was whirlwind. Small town affair. No extravagance. Alex moved headquarters closer, splitting time between cities but always home by dinner. Ethan thrived with a father. Baseball games, tech lessons, family movie nights. Emily forgave gradually. Therapy helped unpack old wounds. One night, under stars at the lake, she whispered, "Money couldn't buy this. You did. By coming back." He held her close. Second chances are rare. I won't waste ours. They married in the community hall where it all began, surrounded by families helped by hearts and homes. Emily walked down the aisle in a simple white dress, Ethan proudly holding her hand. Vows were heartfelt. Alex, I left once. Never again. I promise to choose you and Ethan every single day. Emily, you hurt me deepest, but you've healed me fullest. I choose you. Forever. Ethan grinned as ring bearer. The town celebrated. Fireworks lit the sky, funded by Alex but dedicated to the charity. Honeymoon was simple, a quiet cabin by the lake. Years later, hearts and homes expanded nationwide. Alex and Emily co-chairs, helping thousands. Ethan grew into a kind, grounded teen, knowing his parents' story. Love lost, love fought for, love won. Alex often said, I chased fortune and found emptiness. I came home and found everything. Emily would smile. You didn't buy forgiveness. You earned it. One day, one choice at a time. And in Willow Creek, the story of the billionaire who came back for his family became local legend. A reminder that true wealth isn't in bank accounts, but in the hearts you never stop fighting for.